Hard Labor Creek State Park is located in Rutledge, Georgia. That's about 50 minutes east of Atlanta, 35 minutes south of Athens, and an hour 20 north of Macon. This 5,804-acre park was built in 1934 by the CCC. They planted 850,000 trees and constructed 2 lakes along with building bridges and roads. This was turned into a national park in 1939 and stayed that way until 1946 until it was turned over to the state. There are 20 cottages you can stay in. We stayed in cottage number 11, which looked like this. But I have looked on their website more recently, and cottages 2 and 3 have been updated and they look like this. But if you don't want to stay in a cottage, they have 51 tent, trailer, and RV campsites, 13 with sewer hookup, 11 tent or pop-up campsites. They have 2 buddy campsites, 2 group shelters, and group camps. They have pioneer campgrounds, and they also have 11 horse campsites with 30 horse stables. Our family likes to hike, so the first thing we did was the Brantley Nature Trail. It's a 1-mile loop trail, and when we were there, it was Easter weekend, so they had a really fun Easter scavenger hunt for the kids. We also like geocaching, and this geocache is called the Travel Bug Hotel, and this is in collaboration actually with Moi over at Moi Artarama. We had one of his painted rocks, and when he sent it to us, he also sent us another rock, and he asked if we would put it on a trail for someone to find. And I thought this geocache would be the best place to put it, that way I knew someone would get it. And if you want to check over at his channel, it was called Hike One, Paint One, but now it's called Moi Artarama. He mostly does paintings, but if you check some of his older videos out, he has some hiking videos. But his art is so beautiful, and he paints some of the most beautiful landscaping pictures I've ever seen. So make sure you check him out. His channel will be in the description box below. Thank you, Moi, for sending us our rock and this rock to place out on the trail. The next day, we visited their visitor center / gift shop, which they had a really cool snake in there. And then right after that, we just walked across the street and played their mini golf course, because anytime there's a mini golf course, we have to play. Just a short distance from the visitor center, you can go over to Lake Brantley, and we just pulled on the side of the road and parked, and we could see the spillway for the dam that the CCC constructed, and also the bridge. The last thing we did at this park was visit Lake Rutledge. It's the bigger of the two lakes at 274 acres, and where they have their sandy beach area where in the warmer months you can swim. And at this lake you can also put a boat in because they do have a boat ramp at this one.